can't take it anymore, and I don't want to be.
So break up.
Hey, yo.
What? No, I'm saying that I just can't take it because,
I know what you're saying. What I'm saying is break up.
Oh.
but I don't.
This is
think,
optional.
See, modern women, they hate accountability. Because in today's video, we're going to talk about it.
Told you. I told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, tickle that notification bell that will let you know whenever I upload content. You know what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Roll that clip.
This is optional. You ain't got to be with that man.
And this is exactly why I quit being a traditional therapist and I decided to pivot right into life coaching. I graduated top of my class, got a perfect 4.0 through the pandemic, through getting my mom through chemotherapy, through one of the worst chapters of my life. I knew I was meant to be a healer. I knew I was meant to be a therapist. But what I didn't like is that there was so much red tape about what you could do, what you couldn't do. I mean, even down to self-disclosure. Now, granted, I always learned in the books that self-disclosure is something you sprinkle. You definitely do not add a pound of that into the concoction that is therapy. But it's so interesting how so many therapists will be mum's the word about their experiences when sometimes sharing your experience is exactly what helps your client have that aha moment.
Another therapist quit. But did you notice what she said? See, sometimes you have to be direct.
He ain't lying.
You have to tell somebody this is what it is. But not only that, you have to realize that modern women hate accountability.
Yep.
A lot of women, they go to therapy for the sole purpose of badgering and beating down on the man that they're dating. Therapy is not for healing. It's a one-way knockout session. This is the reason why a lot of men go to therapy and heal, but a lot of women go to therapy and never come back. Don't believe me? Listen to an actual therapist say the same thing.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize. And
What do you mean by that?
Women don't apologize, and
women can't be held accountable.
women can't be held accountable.
And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable?
Notice what she said. She said, in my private practice, she noticed a trend. Whenever she had to hold women accountable, whenever she had to tell a woman what was up, whenever she had to do anything as a result of holding a woman accountable, women stopped going to therapy. And you see it online, you see it on YouTube, and you see it in live. If you tell a woman, don't post naked pictures, don't do this, don't do that, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that. But women will fight you tooth and nail to avoid taking accountability. But when it comes to holding men accountable, oh, they're on it. A lot of the times we have to understand that a lot of women are in places of trauma. They think that this is normal. Haven't you ever been in a relationship and when it's non-chaotic, it feels weird? Have you ever been in a relationship where if you're not fighting all the time or fighting tooth and nail, that it feels weird? That's called living in chaos. A lot of people are just used to living in chaos. So when you're taken out of a chaotic space, aka you get a good relationship, now all of a sudden the relationship is boring, dull, irritating. I don't like this. How many times have you heard a woman say, this relationship is boring, I'm bored, this is dull, I need me a hood guy? See, women don't like accountability and they like men who are not going to hold them accountable. The hood guy or the pookie is not in a proper place to hold a modern woman accountable. The modern woman dates a pookie because the pookie stays in a pookie's place. A lot of modern women, let's just face it, y'all, they love chaos. They don't like normalcy. They don't like it when it's good. They like it. Why do you think a lot of black women thrive in chaotic environments with chaotic people and in chaotic relationships? Because they love chaos. I'll say it once and I'll say it twice. You love chaos. This is why modern women are not getting picked up. This is why when you go to the dating and the singles events, there's no men there. This is why when you go to therapy, there's no women there. Anything and anyone that holds women accountable is an enemy of modern women. Anyway, y'all, that's it for the video. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, peace.